And they are off. The sea of people, it is just incredible to see.
A sea of elite runners, a sea of amateur runners, a sea of people that just like running as a hobby. And this is the rare opportunity that anyone can run with professionals, can run with Olympians. And it is going to be so exciting to see who comes out on top. Of course, Ian, as we pull you in here, this is a very interesting trek because we are going on more of like a stable foundation in terms of terrain where we're going downhill. Then we have to make that big uphill climb up the King of the Hill along Highland Street. And that's when the elite runners really break away from the pack. So what are you looking for, Ian?
I'm looking for seeing how fast the first mile is for sure.
Right.
It's very deceptive. That first opening 600 meters is slightly downhill. You can get carried away there. Then you make the left turn and we'll see. I think they might be cagey today, the men in particular. Wayne, I think, will just go out hard.
Absolutely. She has for the last 4 years. I don't see why this year would be any different. Talk about how important that first mile is. We're looking for around 4 miles, maybe sub 4, 4 minutes, maybe sub 4 if we're looking for a record-breaking time.
They won't go that fast, Erica,
Okay.
I promise you, dear.
So somewhere around 4 minutes, 4:16, 4:17.
If we see a 4:17, 4:18, the race is on, and they will splinter very quickly. If it's 4:24, 4:25, that's a different ball game. We need to find out.
But 12 men, Ian, have run a mile in under 4 minutes. So
yes.
Those are the ones we are looking to watch, but you can't sustain that speed for all 4.737 miles. So that's why you're saying it will be a little more than 4 miles. Who are these folks in the front?
Have here now.
We have got sunshine on our screen, not surprisingly.
Yeah, we do. Men
But that's
22
Eamon Kemboy is 21.
and 21, that's him.
And, oh my, this is a surprise.
Why?
So, well, Eamon Kemboy is the form horse, you would think.
From Kenya.
Yes, but he's based in North Carolina. And I certainly didn't expect this, but he's the form horse. He won the 5 kilometers, the Abbott 5K just the day before the marathon.
He lives in Chapel Hill, North Carolina currently, Ian, and he
Yes.
attended University of Arkansas, so he is used to some humidity.
And last year here at the Manchester Road Race, he placed 5th with a time of 21:26. And he placed 6th in 2023.
Could this be the year?
I don't know, we'll see.
I don't know, the
We'll
winner
see.
last year, the time was 21:09, so he'll have to pick it up if he wants a win.
And if it's 22 alongside him, he's from Ireland, and that's a man who ran in April 2:09:35 in Dusseldorf for the marathon. But
Peter Lynch.
Yeah, Peter
Number
Lynch.
22, Peter Lynch.
But just because these folks are out front right now, Ian, doesn't mean these are the ones that are going to cross the finish line first, right?
Oh, no.
All right, we've got the women on the screen now. Winnie Colotti, there she is.
Looking good. Good stride.
She can be barely 5'1", let alone in high heels.
Yeah.
And this is typical for her. She really hangs with the boys. And there's been times in the past she's finished in the top 20 overall.
Yes.
With all the men.
She's a phenomenal athlete. There's something about this race, though. When she races on the track, she's kind of passive. When she hits the roads, it's all systems go. And I wish she would explain that to me. Why?
Well, you know, I talked to her. I had the opportunity to interview her last week, and we talked about a lot of things. One of the things she said was being in Manchester, hearing the crowds, hearing the people cheer her on. She said that just makes her run faster.
Yes, indeed, that can make a significant difference.
Can we talk about the weather conditions also? Last year it was raining, now it's sunny, there is wind. How is that
Yes.
going to play a factor, Ian?
Depends where the wind is and at what point it is. If it was in their face for that first mile, I don't think it was. It was more of a crosswind when I approached the set here. It could make a difference, but the interesting thing, though, is Peter Lynch is a teammate at North Carolina with Eamon Kemboy. So that's significant.
This is another look at the men's field here. We have runner 22 and 21 leading the pack. 4:17
We have
is
4
the split.
minutes and 17 seconds for the first mile split.
The
Which
race
is
is
exactly
on.
what we were hoping for.
The race is on.
So what does that mean to you, Ian?
It
How do you
means that
interpret
they will the pack will split asunder once they get on the next mile. So they'll turn and go up this. It's not a steep climb, but it's a long, enduring climb.
Right.
So they might run 4:55 for the second mile. And then we'll see.
So they're going to be heading towards mile marker 2, and that is Highland Park Market. That is the race within the race.
Yes.
The king and queen of the hill. So the way that works, we haven't talked much about it. At the 2 mile mark, the first man and woman to hit that 2 mile mark, basically that mini finish line, will get $1,000 in addition to if they won the race. The final for the race, the winners get $7,000. But the king and queen of the hill have to make it in the top 10.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
And then they would get the $1,000 plus the 7 if they won it all.
And Wayne has won both multiple times.
She has indeed.
Yes.
Dinner will taste good.
Yeah, it sure will. So it's interesting, though, because some runners may just try and shoot for the king or queen of the hill. Maybe we should just say king of the hill, because certainly Wayne is going to win the queen of the hill. So they might just be shooting for the king of the hill and just hope to finish in the top 10.
And you wonder why Peter Lynch is at the front. That may well be one of the reasons why he's there. As we take another look at Wayne, we're 2 box now.
You think she's trying to beat her time last year? Last year she won it in 23:14. The year before 23:20. And that's not her best time, though. In 2021, she set the record at 21:55.
That was her debut, and it was quite a debut, wasn't it, Ian?
Oh my, wasn't it just? So 22:55 is a tremendous performance. There's very few athletes in the world that can do that.
She shattered the previous record that year.
I mean, Tim that was with us that year, we couldn't believe it, could we, Erica? We think, break 23 on this course? Goodness gracious. No, Sally Diego couldn't run sub 24. So I got us a little hunch. She's going to try and break 22:55 today.
Break her
Just
record.
a hunch. Break a record, break her record, and also 5-peat. That would be just incredible. Can we talk about the strategy, Ian? As we make our way uphill, do you advise runners slow down a little bit so that they sustain their energy, or should they just keep pushing through?
Good question, Bridget. Well, there's all manner of ways to attack this. And now we're starting to see a larger group come together.
Now, this is a bit of a hill to get to mile marker 2, but then there's a significant incline after.
Yes.
Right? This is kind of like the mini hill, and then we have the real hill.
Yeah. I suspect there could be 8, 9 at the top of the hill. Now they've been reeled in. So we're now down to, what, 5 or 6 there, it would seem? This is where the sunshine doesn't help us broadcasting.
Right, but I'm sure it helps the runners. They're
Yes.
keeping them warm as they continue to run. Oh, what are these runners thinking in their minds as far as at this point in the race?
They want to stay within themselves, not get too excited, don't have a rush of blood, see how it unfolds for this second mile.
I have to imagine they have to save some juice for that last kick.
Because some people think that you've got to be able to run well uphill. I feel you've got to be able to run well downhill.
Because that is just as challenging.
Oh, it's really hard on your system. Now they're splintering up again.
And this is a look at
there
Highland Park. And getting back to Peter Lynch for a moment.
All right,
They
so they
just
just passed
lost.
King of the Hill. We'll have to wait and see, get the official ruling for who won King of the Hill as far as for the men's side there.
It's a big mistake to chase the King of the Hill because then you've still got to climb.
Right.
And you can burn out easily. Peter Lynch was leading the pack for a bit, and talking a little bit more about him, he is from Ireland. He spent some time at the University of Tulsa, and he's an established distance runner. So if you train for marathons, longer races, I mean, keep in mind this is 4.737. This is a unique race, but if you're used to running more endurance competitions, does that give you an edge, or is that a handicap, Ian?
Depends on what time of the year you did the marathon. He's had time since April.
And Colotti won Queen of the Hill. No surprise there. She won herself $1,000.
All right, so we just got a mile to split. 4:35. 4:35, Ian.
Edwin Kurgat, he won King of the Hill, Ian. the man from Kenya.
Interesting.
What does that tell you?
4:35 is quick. It's very quick.
Yes. 4:35 is quick, and so we were talking what we needed to see to have another record-breaking year as far as for time. Edwin Kurgat placed third here in Manchester last year with a time of 21:19.
But he's had a really breakout year. He's done a lot. He's currently living in Arizona from Kenya. He is considered the fastest in the field just based on performance in past races, and he also is considered to be the one with the best overall credentials. He is the favorite to win among race analysts and experts, so we'll see if he's able to sustain this lead. Ian, do you think he can do it?
Well, he hasn't. This is his first race since the Paris World Championships.
Where he placed? Seventh in the 5,000 meter dash.
So that's a long break from racing. I was given to understand he wasn't in the best shape coming in, but his coach and agent is Stephen Haas, who also coaches and is the agent for Wayne Colotti.
Colotti,
Wow.
that's right.
Okay,
And,
nobody's doing.
So even more interesting, isn't it?
Well, what's really interesting about him, he started running a little later in life. 2016 he started, and now he's really starting to hit his stride. And also, he won the 2019 NCAA Division Cross Country Championship over at Iowa State, so he's used to some longer endurance runs as well.
But look, that is David Malarkey.
Okay.
From the Isle of Man, which is a small island between England and Ireland.
That's
and
right, we were talking about him yesterday.
He could be the real dark horse here. Because he recently ran a 10K on the road, graduate of Northern Arizona University. And if you were looking for someone to shake it all up, he might just be the guy.
Now we'll see. Herrera and Edwin Kurgat seem to be the front runners until
Last
that
year.
final kick last year. And then Andrew Colley just came in with an incredible kick and just took the lead very quickly.
And Kurgat regrets that day enormously. He
Did
thought
you
at
talk to him about his race strategy and how it might change this year over last year because of the outcome?
I think he got a little confused last year. At 4 miles, he thought he was about to finish. And he put in that strong burst, and Colley laid off that surge and was smarter.
He saved it.
So I think Kurgat you learn lessons, as we do in life, in all manner of respects.
Why is this considered Kurgat's breakout year? He set multiple PRs at the 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 meter dash. He's also finished third in the Kenyan 5,000 meter Olympic trial. So he's doing well. Is that typical at his age?
Probably peak years at 25 to 32, maybe.
He is 29 years old. So he's running the best he ever has.
This is a fast race, Bridget.
Yes.
They're not holding back here. All the thought processes were that we could have a group of 7 or 8 together. Now they've got at least 50 meters, I would think, from that camera shot. So we need to confirm that we do certainly know Malarkey's there.
Right. And so
We
Malarkey,
think Kurgat is there and Kemboy is there.
so Malarkey is 25. He's on the younger side. And he seems to be having a very good year. He placed second at the Summer World University Games in Germany in both the 10,000 and the 5,000 meter.
He could be the one, but look, in fourth, someone's bridging up. If we could identify the number of our sun-laden screen.
And we're at 4:33 at the 3 mile split.
4:33, oh my goodness. Well, that's not too quick. So they've come off that, they really hammered the hill, it would seem. And Wayne is still tucking in with the guys.
Let's talk about the women's side. Wayne Colotti obviously having another dominant performance on that side, but behind her is Morris, Nuttall, and Werner, rounding out the top 4.
So Gracie Morris, better known as a miler, had a real breakout year, winning that mile at Fifth Avenue, so terrific race from her.
And also the pace differential, not too far off Wayne, 5:01 pace right now, Morris 5:12. So Morris could make it up, hypothetically, right?
Hypothetically, yes.
But you don't
Is it
think
going to
so?
happen?
You don't think so?
Certainly, if Gracie is within 30 seconds of Waney at the finish, that would be a great run for Gracie on this course.
It would be, because last year she placed 8th.
And she's
here
here
at the
with her
Manchester
twin
Road
brother.
Race. So if she
Brandon.
placed second to Waney, that would be incredibly
Yes.
impressive.
Malarkey's still working the race at the front. See, when you come into a race like this, and 2 weeks ago you've run a great 10K, you're strong. And he's got the NAU vest on. Now Wayne is still tucked in.
Now, let's talk about Waney. You had said earlier that this may be the last year that we see here at the road race, because she's going to likely shift her focus to marathons. She actually, she set a record for the half marathon in Houston last year, right after the Manchester road race, correct?
Yes.
Why do you think, though, this is going to be her last year?
Because the incentive to run a marathon,
It's just it's about the money.
Well, I don't think it's just about the money. She's going to run a half marathon in Barcelona in February 15th, I believe. But next week she goes to the US trials for the World Cross Country Championships, which are in January in Florida. So she's got this World Cross, and then hopefully World Cross, and then she'll run a half marathon in Barcelona. Then she's got to figure out, and with Stephen Haas, her coach and agent, when to run the marathon.
And
the offers are going to be coming in for her.
Oh, yeah.
So
And
it'll be a full marathon.
She's already sponsored. She's sponsored by Under Armour,
Yes.
Dark Sky Elite. Those sponsorships are just going to keep coming. And she's built this reputation as this fearless, front-running woman on the big stages. She has a lot to prove, don't you think?
She doesn't have anything to prove in Manchester.
She's proved a lot the last 4 years. Of course, she would set a record for winning 5 times in a row, 5 That's never been done here in Manchester. And
I do want to ask you, though, Ian, a lot of people ask me, why would these Olympians, these professionals, want to come to Manchester, Connecticut to run this road race at a 4.737 distance? That's unlike any other. You want to establish yourself here, your name, and get some recognition in the road race community. Is that right?
Absolutely. We're just trying to identify the leader there, who's really impacting the race now.
number 12.
So this is Edwin Kurgat.
Yep,
Okay.
from Kenya.
Now the race is really on, because there's now, what, 3, 4 of them there? We're up to 18 minutes, so we're getting close.
And again,
Showtime.
he has been the fastest in the field, the best credentials on paper, and this is his best performing year among all the races he's participated in.
So it's Kurgat and Malarkey.
Okay.
Malarkey in his slipstream. 18 minutes on the clock.
And again, Edwin Kurgat placed 3rd last year with a time of 21:09.
Yeah, and he made that mental mistake of going too early.
Right. With Herrera.
Yes.
And then Andrew Colley just came in, but that could certainly be a different story today.
And
He looks
Kurgat
very strong.
looks like a very steady pace here. Is he going to pick it up? At what point do you pick up the speed? Because people make the mistake making the turn onto Main Street. It's a lot farther than it looks. So some people sprint too early on. They can't sustain it.
Very deceptive, because as they turn that corner onto Main Street, it's about, what, 600 meters, and it's downhill, which is always a challenge. And then there's a sharp uphill before the finish.
But again,
But he's clear now.
he's run this
Edwin
before.
Kurgat. And look, this just shows you, when you talk to the agent and Stephen asks, he's not really, I don't think really ready for this.
Do they downplay it?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yes. If,
Make for a better finish? All right, they're rounding
so he's got
the corner
10
here.
meters as he comes around the corner here.
Oh, he's breaking away from the pack.
But it's not over till
Till
that
the
finish line.
There's a good amount of space between him and whoever's behind him now. We do know that he won King of the Hill, so he's going to get that $1,000 no matter what, but it looks like he is certainly going to take the whole thing.
It's a race for second there. There's 15 meters, and they're going to come by our set. And it is Kurgat, but it's not over. Let me tell you that. It's not over. In fact, it's far from over.
Oh, he's sprinting. Picking up speed.
Beetlescombe into second.
Beetlescombe won
Who
it
won this race
in
2 years
2023
ago.
at 21:12. Let's see if he can do it again.
Beetlesome and Malarkey, but Kurgat, I think, has got this wrapped up.
Kurgat nearing the finish line, hoping to take first after his third place finish last year with 21:19.
Keep an eye on the clock.
It's at 20:28. Here we go. Moment of truth.
Here we go. Edwin Kurgat will win the Manchester Road Race emphatically today, having been third last year. The race is still on for second. We're in the final seconds here. Keep an eye on that clock.
20:52.
Woo, that's a new course record.
Congratulations to him. He certainly bumped up from 30s at first now. We'll wait for this final time, but congratulations to him.
Well,
That's
what
a
a
big
run.
difference.
What a run he did.
Last year, 21:09. This year, 20:52. Wow, he picked up time.
Wow. Well, we thought the first mile was quick, and it was.
And now we're looking on the women's
4:17
side.
for that first mile.
Wayne
Kurgat.
Colotti. Let's see if she can do it for a 5th time.
This is so impressive by Kurgat, let me tell you. 20:50 on this course. Woo! That first mile did tell us everything.
20:50, wow.
But he had a breakout year. So this was in some ways anticipated. He's staying on track.
We're getting ready now for Colotti. We want to keep an eye on the clock here for this one at 22:55.
That's her record.
Let's see, that's the record that she set her debut year in 2021.
21:55. The crowd is going to go absolutely nuts with this.
All right, there she is. The home stretch.
And we're
Picking
about
up
to see
speed.
her passing by our stage right now.
It's going to be close. 22:12, 13. She still looks strong as she comes by our set.
Oh,
She might be able to do it. She's looking to beat her own record that she set at 22:55.
Could we get 2 records on the same day?
Perhaps.
Oh my
Could we?
goodness.
It's
Will
history,
we?
Manchester.
All right, so for the 5th straight year in a row.
Miss Manchester, we should call her,
We
shouldn't
should.
we? Absolutely.
We love her. Manchester loves her. She loves coming to this race as well. She said it's part of her tradition.
All right, 22:46 on the clock.
Not going to be a record then. But another dominating performance by Wayne Colotti.
The second fastest time was last year at 23:14.
Here she is on the right side of your screen. She's running for a 5-peat. She's going to do it.
Touchdown.
There we go.
5 in a row.
23:16. 23:16 is the time.
Congratulations.
5
So she
Last year.
missed her second best time by just 2 seconds. What an incredible race she ran once again.
She beat her time
So
from
happy for her.
2023. So, you know, she's looking strong as usual. And then she's celebrating with fellow athletes.
And she also, as well, won Queen of the Hill along with winning the race. So she will get that extra $1,000 on top of the $7,000 winning. What a
But
race
Kurgat
she
is the
ran.
story of the day. Edwin Kurgat.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you for sticking with us on the Fox 61 coverage of the 89th Annual Manchester Road Race. We're going to have more live coverage for you when we come back. Stick with us, and happy Thanksgiving.
We'll be right back.
Happy Thanksgiving from Roots Center for Advanced Recovery. Learn more about our new locations and job opportunities online.